We sort of had a look at what we wanted to teach at 5-6 level in this term, and measurement was an area that we needed to focus on. So area, perimeter, volume, and at grade 6 level, a little bit of elapsed time. So we looked at the Ironman and we knew that there was lots of informal measurements around his height, and we knew that we could talk a little bit about scale and size, and it tied in really well. The initial code asked about, that he's been on soggy ground and he's made a bit of a mess and he really does need to stay hidden. The overarching question that we posed was, how can we help the Ironman stay hidden? One student said a shoe, and then from there we had kids talking about hats and shirts like camo style, so that it wasn't just shoes that the Ironman needed. And there were some kids that we were talking about sheds and shelters.
Because he's made out of steel and iron, which is very visible, we are trying to help him be camouflaged and safe.
We've been needing to do area and perimeter to find out how big his foot was and how tall he was, so we could help him hide away, so we could design things for him.
For all of the kids, whether they were struggling with the mathematic concept or not, all of the kids were heavily invested in the maths task, which was to design a shoe for the Ironman. And to extend a couple of children, they wanted to build a suit. So they were exploring that concept of area in more challenging ways.
I have an idea. Maybe that's 20, and then that's 8, that's 1, that's 14, that's 11, that's a full stop.
The coding stuff today, look, they solved that pretty quickly. They identified there's an error, and I think Jasmine forgot the letter G.
Gee, that is what's wrong. What's wrong? Let's put a G in.
We want kids to recognise if something doesn't make sense in mathematics, you go back and you work out where was the error, and that's what happened. The last word says MKD. What other numbers could this sequence of digits be? Whilst coding wasn't the focus, we know that there's links there to mathematics and certainly to STEM that kids might reflect on for many years about their experience with the Ironman.